The next takes 0, 2 plus 0, it will be what? 2 only. So f of 0 is 2 divided by, I will write this h as it is. So 2 minus 2, 0. So we will consider here. So limit h tends to 0, then h divided by h divided by h. So h get cancels. I get limit, you can write it directly, 1. See, limit of a constant function, it is constant function. See, plus 1. So this right hand derivative I got as plus 1. Okay. So what we are observing here is, so clearly here left hand derivative is not equal to right hand derivative. See, I got this as minus 1, this as plus 1. See, plus 1. Both are not equal. Therefore, what is our conclusion? F of x is not differentiable. See, f of x is not differentiable at which point? At x is equal to 0. Okay, so we have tested for differentiability, not continuity. Okay, this function is not differentiable at x is equal to 0. So in this way, you can check the differentiability of the given function. So for this problem, we can also check the continuity here. Okay, so what is the conclusion here? It is not differentiable. Okay. Okay. Next, let us consider another example. So note down this result here. See, this is not differentiable. So let us consider this another example here. Check the continuity. Check the continuity of the function. See, same function at x is equal to 0. Let us take the same problem. Now let us check this continuity, not the differentiability. Just we have checked for differentiability, and conclusion is it is not differentiable. So let's verify whether it is continuous or not. Okay, check the continuity for the function, same function. Okay, the point is, see, at x is equal to 0. Okay, left hand limit. So let us consider the left hand limit. So limit x tends to, see, 0 minus. So x tends to 0 by taking the values less than 0. Then how the function is defined? 2 minus x. Okay, then apply the limit here. So I get 2 minus 0. 2 minus 0 means that is 2. Then right hand limit. So limit x tends to 0 plus. So when x is greater than 0, is 2 plus x. See, 2 plus 0, that is what? 2. So then value of the function at the given point. So what is the given point here? Given point is 0. So we have to calculate f of 0 also. See, f of 0, when x is equal to 0, so this is 2 plus 0. So 2 plus 0, see, 2 plus 0, that will be what? 2. See, observe this. So left hand limit is 2, right hand limit is 2, and value of the function at the given point is also 2. Therefore, f of x is, see, continuous at x is equal to 0. Okay. So what was our earlier conclusion? The same function at the point was not differentiable, but it is continuous. Okay. So from this, what we can write the conclusion here. See, observe this. Our second example. After the completion of second example, we can easily say that function is not differentiable but continuous. Okay. The same function is not differentiable, but it is continuous. Okay. Okay, let us consider another problem. Let us consider another problem. So that is example 3. Discuss the continuity and differentiability. So I will mix these two here. Continuity and differentiability of modulus function. Okay. See, discuss the continuity and differentiability of modulus function. So we can do it differentiability first and afterwards continuity, or continuity and differentiability. So okay, so here let's see what happens in this case. So in the previous case it was not differentiable but continuous. See, just we have worked out here that is not differentiable but it was continuous. Okay, let's see what happens to the modulus function. So modulus function means, see here, we have to write the modulus function. We know y is equal to mod x. So modulus function means how it is defined. y is equal to mod x is equal to x or minus x. See, plus x if x is greater than or equal to 0, minus x if x is less than 0. So mod function or absolute value function we say defined like this. See, let us check this for continuity. First, let us consider the continuity. Okay. See, continuity. So we have to take the point here. See, of course, the point is x is equal to 0. At x is equal to 0, what happens here? See, at x is equal to 0. So left hand limit. So let us write it directly here. X tends to 0 minus c. When x tends to 0 from left side of 0, that is x is less than 0, it is minus x. So minus x. So then apply the limit here, I will get 0. Then right hand limit. So let us consider right hand limit. X tends to 0 plus. So takes the values greater than 0. So x is greater than 0 means what I should write? Write x. So when I apply limit, I will get 0. Then value of the function at the given point. What is the point here? So our point is 0. So f of 0. So when x is equal to 0, 0. See here, left hand limit is 0, right hand limit is 0. So value of the function at the given point is 0. Therefore, what is our conclusion? This function is continuous. NUOUS, continuous at x is equal to 0. So modulus function is continuous function. We also know the graph of the function. So modulus function is continuous. Okay, next we have to check the same function, is it differentiable or not? So let's consider that one. So it is now, it is continuous. Okay. So now let us verify it for differentiability. Okay, differentiability. So differentiability, the same point at x is equal to 0. Okay, I will work out here. See, left hand derivative. See, differentiability means left hand derivative. That is limit of x tends to. So what is the point here? 0. So you no need to write minus or plus. Simply we write h tends to 0. Okay, h tends to 0. So what was our left hand limit? F of c minus h minus f of c divided by minus h. Okay, this was the left hand derivative. So then I can write limit h tends to 0. Okay, so 0. So we can substitute c here. X is equal to c. Okay, what is the point here? C. F of c 0. C means what? 0. 0 minus h. That is f of minus h. Minus f of 0 divided by what? Minus h. Okay, then see limit h tends to 0. See f of minus h. What is f of minus h? See, we are calculating left hand derivative. Means less than 0. So values less than 0, negative values. So less than 0 means the function becomes minus x. So see y. Okay, here y is equal to f of x. So that function is defined as minus x. So f of, see here we have f of minus h. See f of minus h. Okay, f of minus h. I have to write something here. See f of minus h means, okay, I'll write here. See minus of. So you think this whole quantity is x. In place of x, we replace minus h. See minus of minus h. So minus of minus h means what? That is h. So f of minus h is equal to h only. So h minus, see f of 0. What is the value of x is when x is equal to 0? See x is equal to 0. So mod 0 means 0. So what is the value here? 0 divided by h. I will write minus h. I will write this minus h as it is. So next we shall do the next step here. Okay. So limit h tends to 0. See h minus 0, it is h divided by negative h. Minus h as it is, so h get cancels. So what is left here? See limit h tends to 0 minus 1. So limit of a constant function is constant only minus 1. See left hand limit of the modulus function I calculated as minus 1. So similarly we can calculate the right hand derivative. See left hand derivative is minus 1. Okay, so let us calculate the right hand derivative. So that we shall do it here. See right hand derivative. So let us write the definition for right hand derivative. Limit h tends to 0. F of c plus h minus f of c divided by h. Okay, this is the definition or expression for right hand derivative. So that is limit h tends to 0. see f of, what is the point? 0. 0 plus h, that is f of h, minus f of 0 divided by h. So we can continue here only. See, limit h tends to 0. See, f of h. So now f of h means what? See, the definition here. See, h tends to 0. We are calculating right hand limit. So that is, see here, f of minus h is equal to h. So f of h. So f of h is equal to. So what is the value here? See, x greater than 0. So how the function is defined? Our modulus function. So let us define it here. So modulus function was mod x is equal to, see, x minus x. So this x means what? X greater than or equal to 0. So this will be what? X less than 0. So now see f of h. So f of h means, see f of x is, so we are calculating right hand derivative, h tends to 0. So from positive side, so x greater than 0. So we shall take x here, x. So f of, I want h here. See, f of h is equal to what? H1. So then f of h is what? H minus f of 0 is, of course, when x is equal to 0. So the value will be 0. F of 0 is 0 divided by denominator. I will write h as it is. So this h get cancels. I will get limit h tends to 0 of 1. Once again, limit of the constant, see 1, that will be what? 1. See, once again, I got the right hand derivative as 1. So clearly, so here, left hand derivative is not equal to right hand derivative. Therefore, modulus function is not differentiable. Modulus function is not differentiable at x is equal to 0. See, so here, what is the conclusion? Function is not differentiable. This is over. Problem is over. See, this function is, see, continuous. We have also tested for continuity. This modulus function was continuous, but it is not differentiable. Okay. See here. So continuous means it does not indicate that it will be differentiable. Clearly, we have seen this example. Modulus function is a continuous function, but it is not differentiable at x is equal to 0. So the point I am trying to tell is, continuous functions need not be differentiable. Okay, but the reverse case, see here, conversely, every differentiable function is continuous. So differentiability means a function is differentiable means it will be continuous. Differentiability implies continuity, but continuity does not imply differentiability. Okay, continuous functions may not be differentiable. So we can clearly see the conclusion from this problem. So in this case, modulus function is continuous. We have tested that, but it is not differentiable. Okay, that means, what is the conclusion? So point to be noted here is, continuous functions, see, continuous functions need not be differentiable. Okay, but differentiable functions or differentiability implies continuity. So we are not discussed the example related to this, but we have discussed the example related to this. So functions may be continuous, but they need not be differentiable. But differentiable function means it will be continuous. Okay, that's why I have written differentiability implies continuity, but not the other way around. Okay, so in this way we can test the examples for differentiability. So in this we have worked out two problems. In that both the cases we have tested for continuity and differentiability. Okay, so the conclusion is, some functions may be continuous, some functions may be differentiable or not differentiable. Okay, so what is the summary of this session? Our session, see, summary of our session, today's session or today's class is, so we have discussed these things. Derivative, see, dy by dx. So this is called what? Derivative. So derivative of y, that is dependent variable with respect to x. Then see, dy by dx, if I write, see, dy by dx at x is equal to c means derivative at derivative at some point, say x is equal to c. What is the expression for this? So we write the expression as limit of h tends to 0, okay, f of x plus c. So all the expression, we have to remember this. So to say that this derivative exists or the function is differentiable, so what it should prove, left hand derivative should be equal to right hand derivative. So symbol is, so left hand derivative means L left hand derivative of the function at some point, say c, is equal to right hand derivative at the same point. This should happen here. We have tested this, okay. In both the cases, the function was not differentiable. If this left hand derivative and right hand derivative are equal, then we say that derivative exists, okay. So if this is not equal, then derivative does not exist. Then what do you mean by differentiation? Differentiation means the process of finding the derivative of the given functions is called differentiation, okay. So we can, in this way we can test for the given functions whether it is differentiable or not, okay. So this is our chapter continuity and differentiability, okay. So you note down the differences between continuity and differentiability. I am repeating once again. Continuous function means limit of the function should be equal to value of the function at the given point. That is continuous. Differentiability means to say that the function is differentiable, the left hand derivative and the right hand derivative both should exist and both should be equal. Then only we say that the function is differentiable, okay. So continuous functions need not be differentiable, but differentiability implies continuity. That is the summary of today's class, okay. Let us meet in the next class.